You know, I really wish sending shit to you wouldn't take like a month or something because
What are you sending now?
nothing because shit takes like a month to reach or something. If it didn't, I could send you frozen raspberries in like a
Oh
refrigerator
yeah,
box.
that can't. No way. Let me see.
Devil May Cry.
I wonder where Sans got to. Okay, now that we started playing as V and stuff, V's on the title screen too.
Yeah.
We saw the cutscene already. Yeah, we saw this one.
I need to tell YouTube that 144p is not quote unquote higher quality when
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a Wi-Fi network with full net. Like, fuck you, YouTube. No.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could just tell YouTube to go to 1080p and 60 FPS unless I specifically tell it to go somewhere else. But nope, that is not an option. Oh, I didn't tell you about the unexpected free pizza, did I?
Oh no.
Um, so my mom and I ordered pizza yesterday from like a pizza place sort of nearby, and we got the same pizza with the only difference that I ordered buffalo mozzarella to be melted on top. So you can order that as an extra. And when the pizzas arrived, they were exactly identical. Like they
Yeah.
looked exactly the same. I cut
Then I guess
both
we
up
keep
and
going.
like
The video
prodded the
sorts
middle
photos
bit and
nearby.
like tried to check whether there was a difference. There was not a difference. We had also ordered two salads, and my mom's salad had different types of fish that she didn't order, and mine
It's
didn't
coming
have
from the
the
Cry
chicken that I
Fox.
had ordered. And so we like called them and were like, did you mix up the orders or something? Like, this is not correct. And dude went like, no, I'm very sure the cheese is there. Like I checked myself, and we're like, no offense, we ordered the same pizza twice. The only difference is the cheese, and we checked and they're identical. And they were like, yeah, you know what, don't worry about it. Just, you know, if you can get over here, we'll just give you the chicken as an extra and redo the pizza. And it took them like 15 minutes and we picked it up. And we got the new pizza and it had the cheese and everything was great. And we had obviously then the other pizza left over. We asked my dad whether he wants a pizza. He had originally said no, but now there was an extra pizza. My dad still did not want a pizza, so for most of the day, my mom and I have been eating unexpected free pizza.
Yay, pizza!
I also need you to understand, like, the size of these pizzas. They're more than half a meter across. I'm not joking. They're like super thin, so there isn't a lot of crust, and they're not as filling as a pizza with quote-unquote normal, like, normal crust and normal thickness would be. But they're literally over half a meter across.
Hell
it's
yeah!
ridiculous.
No, that's what I like. I like thin pizza. I like everything to be thin about my fucking pizza.
I think you will like these. Let me see if I can find a picture. I'm not sure I can find a picture. Just scroll. Yeah, so whenever you have time to pause, like obviously there isn't any kind of variable. Whenever you have time to pause, if you can look at general text, the top pizza is the one that they made up with the cheese, but you can't really tell the size because it's just a pizza. So below that is a picture of the two original pizzas with my mom's arm or scared. I think it looks kind of squashed because of the angle. I have no idea what my phone was doing there, but yeah. They're jutting out from the table because they're almost as wide as the table.
No, you. Now get to work. Reap what you sow. Reap what you sow. Pins to the wall. At your pleasure. Blast. Slice. Slice them. Gouge them. Blast. Reap what you sow. Die. Crush it. Right. Yeah. I have to keep going. I will finish you all. Scatter. Right.
This is a very quiet stream, and I don't mean the fact that you're not talking, but more the fact that like nobody's here.
Yeah, no one's here.
Maybe you faked everyone out with streaming something earlier that wasn't meant to be public.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's fine. I'm just playing. I'm playing Nvidia.
Yeah. I mean, I'm joking, but
Yeah.
It's interesting though because I know that Thanos must be online because he reacted to my pizza picture. And Ali responded to something I posted like a minute before you started streaming. But hey.
As a little creature born of the earth, or love without the help of anything on earth. May not my breath fail. Struggle all you want.
That was a bad hit.
I'm only looking like with half an eye because I'm editing.
Oh, of course.
Did you do a bad hit or
I took
did
a bad
you-
hit.
Okay. Oh well. You appear to be alive for now, so that's good, I
Yes.
guess.
Come on now.
I also just realized that I've started to give advice along the lines of you just need to make sure that the role is not hoisted and the nickname doesn't start with the same letter, or if it does start with the same letter, you need to use the Vortex bot auto dehoist option and make sure that that letter is among the letters that get dehoisted by Vortex. And it was like, why? I mean, I'm glad that my brain can keep all of that straight, but it would be even better if it could keep uni stuff straight.
There's an orb fountain up there. I wonder if I can still get to it.
And or what?
An orb fountain. The thing where the the repeating coin block. Basically, you like combo against it, and it spits out red orbs. I think I probably can't reach it now.
Hello.
Hello.
Look at that. There's more than 2 people.
Yay.
Yay.
Awfully quiet, Pete. Thinking about Mommy Dearest?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But the past is a bitter place for me.
Yeah, my parents came home today instead of like at the end of this week. So now I have to live with them.
Oh no.
Is this, I would guess, not a good thing?
They're just controlling.
Yeah. How long you
Where
gotta
have
be
we
with them?
heard? Where have we heard that before, Sam?
How long do you have to be with them, Jaina?
Well, at least until the academic year starts again.
Oh no.
Well,
Does it do that in the Netherlands at the same time as Germany?
at the end of August.
Okay, it's not okay. Yeah, because in Germany it's the 1st of October, and I was like, oh, that is a statement to move in with your daughter for like 2.5 months. Okay.
Oh no, I'm at their place, like, at least the rest of the people.
Yeah.
I also think that there's absolutely no chance I can
Rest in peace.
I mean, even if they're right, that's not really any of their business. If you have fun doing it, then that is pretty much all they need to know.
Wait, what are they objecting to?
he's reading it.
Oh, then yeah, fuck it. You just made affiliate.
Yeah, I just made it really. Like, at around the 15th.
Underworld.
Like, that entire week I have to organize something in the city I study in. That's the introduction for new people. For all the new students.
Got a bad feeling about this place.
And I'm looking forward to doing that. Because it was always fun when I volunteered or when I went. So, you know, helping out organizing it for this year. I guess this is the thing where I suddenly became so.
By the way, math chapter can't keep getting worse. we're now at, and I quote, "I cry with my little eye."
Jesus. I mean, I can't wait to get back to to his fanfics though. They're really fun.
Yeah.
I miss Gabby especially.
You stopped at an interesting place too. Like there is a lot of stuff happening very shortly after the point where you stopped. I don't know whether you've read ahead at all.
No,
But,
I have
yeah.
not.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Quite possibly.
Yeah,
He has no reason to keep Dante alive.
well, I just finished rereading Nemesis. I were a fanfic with two relationships that are on the opposite end. There is a Taylor and female OC, which is one of the cutest relationships in the world. And then there's Emma and Sophia, where Emma makes Sophia believe that Sophia was responsible for Anna triggering. And that's how it started. Yeah, especially since Sam kind of know what that means. How fucked up is that?
Well, I've been joining the Rival Black reread again, like they do a yearly reread.
I am caught up to where they are, yeah.
Yeah, I usually just, I don't know, I'm sure I've ever sent a message in that channel. I usually just read the chapters that are assigned for the week and then like read the comments in the channel and go like, oh, that's interesting. Well, yeah, I saw that as well. Or, that is a good point. I never thought about that, and then I participated in discussion. But yeah, I reread it occasionally when they reread it. Read along.
Yeah, that's...
Here, serenity upon you. At your pleasure.
Also the same writer has written Lion Skitter, which is a Skitter Taylor and Skitter Shadowspawn. Which is fucked up and is possible due to the fact that Taylor gave herself a split personality and then deluded herself and gave Skitter full control of the body.
Yeah.
It's exactly as fucked up as it sounds. But like, it's also kind of awesome revenge bait. But yeah, it's mostly a semi-horror story about descent into madness.
If we had the double sword Sparta, Nero might just be able to defeat him.
That author was, for a while, really good at writing those. Which was because she was hell
Almost
impressed, but
Hey, you gonna make it, me?
Go!
Oh, by the way, I'm eating burnt almonds. Mostly to make a statement because it's a typical like Christmas snack. And this is one of the hottest days of the year, so fuck you.
Yeah, I do. There is a Dutch tradition where no, not the Dutch tradition where we do an old version of a during the hottest part of the summer.
Yeah, cold thought.
Yeah, we started this because this was one of the few actually complete CDs we had that worked on our car during the longer rides. But like, yes, it is hilarious. And I did quite enjoy it.
My family doesn't do much in the way of Christmas traditions at like no time of the year, except for meeting up with my aunt like a few weeks before Christmas and just singing songs and playing instruments and shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
The rule is you're not allowed to do something that you're actually trained in, so I'm not allowed to sing or play violin, my mom is not allowed to play the flute, my aunt is not allowed to play keyboards, and so on, and then we just kind of swap around.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. Last year I ended up playing keyboard, it was very funny. I can sort of play easy German Christmas songs on keyboard now. Slowly. As long as there is only one melody line and no chord.
Impressive.
Just a question about that cutscene. Was V playing catch with a manifestation of his soul and losing?
I don't know. I don't know precisely what Griffin is to that extent. I do not know.
Thought they were some sort of manifestation of his soul, but might just be creatures. Either way, was he playing with his summon and losing?
Yes.
This presence. It's the Devil's Soul of Sparta. No doubt about it.
These are nobodies from DMC1.
Whoa, this is some kind of ritual shindig.
It's a nice throwback.
Guys got the dance fever for
Like they do have
Sparta.
fun.
Whoa, easy on the dance floor there, partner.
Do you plan to use V for your entire playthrough, by the way, or are you just checking different
No,
options and
the
will later come along to one?
the game,
Sparta.
the game assigns you a character for each level. Very occasionally, I've had one level when I've been able to choose between Nero and V, but like, the game is structured such that you play through it.
So have you
That
actually
new?
It was in 4. You play the first half of the game as Nero, then you do Dante, and then Nero for like the last like couple of levels.
Okay, yeah, it's interesting because like several of the games have unlockable characters, and
Well,
like
this one does
while
too.
you have unlockable characters, if you
Well,
cannot
okay,
play them,
like
you unlock them.
in 4, okay, normally the game is Nero and Dante, and then in Special Edition, you can also play through the game as Lady and Trish, where it's like Lady plays the Nero stages and Trish does the Dante stages. And then you can also play through the entire game as just Virgil. This one is similar. I think that Lady and Trish is in this game. I'm not sure about that, but they might be. I do know that Virgil is. So you still have unlockable characters, but sometimes the story just has multiple characters in it that are like normally.
have you ever played through this game entirely? Because I think I remember something from watching you play that
my audio levels are such that I can't actually hear you. Give me a second.
She asked you whether you ever played through the game entirely because
Not
she thought-
5. Not 5. I've not played through 5 before.
yeah.
That's
I remember is the
watch out for
thing where you
what you sow.
Nero and Dante, or you switch between them. Yeah. That's the idea. That's like the big of where you your story.
You are so quiet, Jaina.
She's fine on my end. Please check whether you haven't accidentally turned her down or something, because she's perfectly normal here.
Yeah.
So I'll just turn down the game audio a little bit. I don't want the music is so good, but let's see.
But you can hear me fine, right?
Oh yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, then please go to Discord for a second and check whether you haven't accidentally turned down Jaina, because I can hear Jaina fine too, so seems to be a Discord thing.
I had not, but whatever. Now I've turned Jaina up some.
Okay.
What you sow. What you sow.
Sparta looks so fucking cool.
Yeah. Looks insane, but yeah, definitely cool. Yeah. Definitely cry me.
Why does the sword have teeth?
Because it's a
Seems
devil
this sword
sword.
is still too strong for me.
Yeah.
So close, though. So close.
That
You got a lot
still
of heart.
seems
You
kind of
really
protect.
do.
Are
You're
those
the sissy
teeth?
in this
They
ring
might be
department.
ribs.
But yeah, there's like it's like a
No
spinal
offense,
column.
You know.
That kid
Yeah.
Nero.
But why?
The strength.
That's
It's
so
a devil sword.
counterproductive.
Because it's devil. Sort
Yeah.
of, like,
They can like turn into a scythe and shit.
Or they can accidentally stab you if you use them to parry, and the other
But
person
you're
is
far
stronger.
too you're far too cool for that to happen.
yeah. This world runs on the world of cool as long as you're in the DMC series.
We're still talking about V, right? You know, the guy with the
Well, yeah, but
cane who
V
actually
isn't gonna be using it. V can barely lift it. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yes,
And,
that is kind of my point.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want it to use as a weapon. He wants it for its power. It can do
He's
things.
alive. He's alive.
Yeah, no
Devil
shit.
sword
It's a
Sparta.
thing. It can do
Who's
things.
concealing Dante's presence?
How does one friggin' guy have so much luck, huh? V? No. Get a grip on yourself now. Come on.
If only you could defeat Urizen. If only. No.
V, no.
If only you never existed. Then I.
Don't do it, V. No.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, a ranking. How are you doing?
I was watching Hercules Sexual, one of the gremlins, which is really
You
fun.
need to hide, Dante.
Huh.
You
No
were
matter
watching what?
happens, you mustn't leave.
How to build a sex room.
I need
Ah.
to find Virgil.
It's on
promise I'll
Netflix.
be
It's
back.
really
I
interesting,
know
and
this
we're
is
just
hard.
criticizing the
You
hell
must
out of
listen to
these
me.
couples.
Be a big boy.
It's a
a
joy.
man,
I
huh?
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I don't return, you must run. By yourself, alone. You must change your name. Forget your past and start a new life. As someone else.
You asked for
A
what?
new beginning.
Also, I finally gave in and bought myself a second monitor. I'm so glad I did. Because it makes my life.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So I've got Discord on my laptop, my art on one monitor, and Sam on a third.
Ah, that is a bit overkill.
No, it's not. It's,
I am
For a
going
second there,
to
I thought you were
use
gonna
it
shish kebab
purely
me.
For
I know how
to
stubborn you
monitor
can
my,
be.
my stream.
I thought it
so
might be
that
the
I
only way to wake you.
can just have my phone
What
to
day
the
is it?
side
The 15th.
for quick reactions, but like also have
A month?
actually a screen with it. However, I'm currently saving.
stiff.
Right, sunshine. Now put a fire under it. We gotta get going because that annoying pimple Nero is making a beeline for Urizen, and if he gets there, he's gonna.
Hey, this is my gig. Leave Nero out of this.
If you could defeat Urizen, then I never would have dreamed of using that child. But Urizen is much stronger than we ever could have imagined.
Oh,
It stinks in here.
I know. Smells like hot garbage.
This is far worse than I thought.
There's no crime in turning tail, V. These things might be a little too much for you.
You're right. I'll leave the rest to you.
What? Whoa, my, V. All the way down here and turning tail, really? Huh?
One must always have an insurance policy.
Who was that guy? Can't believe he just ran.
No one special? Come on. Let's go clean up this garbage.
Are you in a mood to make tea?
First come, first serve on the targets, right? Music to
No,
my ears.
that means
Hurry
going
up,
through to
Dante.
the kitchen, and the kitchen's hotter than my room.
That's
Barely.
fair.
I get to see
But
with my
But
consider,
like slightly
consider
hotter.
if you make the
If it
if
really
you
is
make the
you.
tea now, and put it in the fridge overnight, then tomorrow when the really hot day comes around, you will have iced tea.
I mean, tomorrow's meant to be just as hot as today. Like, today was meant
Is
to
it?
be the hot day, but like, I don't
But
know.
isn't it supposed to be like 4 or 5 degrees more tomorrow?
Be right back.
No, they're both meant to hit 37.
Okay.
One of them was meant to be 36, but evidently fuck that. So Rebel 5 is misbehaving, hence why I've stopped.
I was having fun watching that instead of Sam's stream.
Valid. I'm gonna reopen it. I couldn't access the menus.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, I noticed like I'd started watching the show with the Gremlin like 5 minutes before Sam's stream started, and I was like, well, I'm committed now.
I mean,
But,
you can always watch that while you're in the chat for the stream. Most people in this VC don't watch the stream anyway, so you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
But yeah, but then I'd have like 3 sources of audio because we're also in a voice call. So I'd have
Yeah.
like Sam's audio, I'd have the
The Gremlin
show
call.
and the Gremlin. And like I love the Gremlin, but like no one is worth that sensory hell.
Yeah,
Do
that's
you-
very
Do you
fair.
know Hyperbeam?
That was how we were watching Netflix.
Okay, if you're using Hyperbeam, then you could also just, you know, type instead of VCing with the Gremlin.
Yeah, we could have, but like VC's
You
easier
see,
because
with
then
that
you
Gremlin
don't.
is awesome.
Because then you don't have to
VC
type.
also is another audio source.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did
What do
you
we
have a
got?
chance to try Club Mate in the meantime?
Oh, I have. Yes, it's interesting. It's odd. I don't know if I like it, but it's interesting.
What?
Yeah, that is more or less the standard reaction to it, yeah.
What
If
are
you keep
talking
drinking it will probably grow on you after a while. But you would have to drink more than 3 bottles I send you, so there's
Mhm.
that.
Well, the other thing is that if something has caffeine in it, I'm a little bit hamstrung as to when I can drink it, because, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, you
Whereas
can
I
probably drink it through it like the 11 a.m. sessions that you do. But yeah. Or if you ever decide against better judgment to pull an all-nighter editing again, then that would probably be a good moment for it too.
I've never pulled an all-nighter editing. What are you talking about?
I mean, no, not an entire all-nighter, but I remember one time you went to bed at like 4 a.m. your time,
Yeah,
which is
that's
very
back
damn
when it.
close to an all-nighter.
Well, that also was back when I was sort of going to bed around that time anyway.
Hmm.
I don't stay up that late anymore. Okay, let's play as Dante. I've never played as Dante in this game for more than a few seconds.
was meant to be. It was
Oh,
meant
gotcha,
to rain
okay.
Guy really do this?
at like 7 today.
Counting for taste.
And then I checked the forecast, and then like the little spell of rain had disappeared, and I was just...
Oh no.
And it was
We
meant to
put
be a
up-
It was meant to be a thunderstorm tomorrow as well. That's not happening anymore. So. What the fuck, Met Office? How are you fucking the weather up this badly? You're saying there's going to be water when there's none.
Okay, so sword matches nothing yet.
Well, that was spot on with the heat.
Oh god, yeah. I had to go outside, and I waited as late as I could. I went outside and it was fucking 34 degrees, and oh my fucking god, did I feel it.
Hmm.
Not fun. No.
No, that's not so fun.
No. And Loon and Mary were like, yeah, 33 degrees is like sensible walking temperature, and I'm like, I'm dying? Like, no, it's not.
Yeah, they come from Southern Europe.
Yeah, and I'm still questioning your judgment. But it's still gonna be hot.
Yeah, no, like it's to be honest. There's a great comedy sketch about like Dutch people have so many words for different types of weather and all of that, and then it ends with, and when it's finally sunny, you can go ahead and enjoy the weather and a nice beer at a terrace. Oh my fucking god, it's so hot here.
Oh, he didn't even have Stinger yet. Fuck me. Okay, yeah, I probably can't customize it after this first one.
It has now dropped down to 27 degrees. We are below 30.
Yeah, it's like 20 degrees here.
25 in Edinburgh.
I'm editing, give me a moment to check.
Yeah, like the room temperature that doesn't control the temperature heating. It also has a little thermostat in it.
See, I love how Europe is like, we should have aircon in our building, and like the UK's like, fuck that shit.
Oh, this is my thermostat. This is like fancy, not too fancy.
Yeah,
It's
no.
This is
it's
not
currently
what I would-
22 where I am, but also it's an hour later than where you are. So it's probably going to go down to about 22 for you two within an hour or so.
I don't.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I would not have this at my own place.
Yeah, so it says it's going to drop down to... Oh no, it's not going to drop down to 22 until 4 AM. Yeah, I'm not staying up till 4 AM for the cold start. Tomorrow night, a cold night.
Why? Someone came in. Who came in?
No, I got a pay.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't even hear anything.
No, that was me getting a pay.
Yeah, I just
And it's guys.
It's so
and
weird not having
finally-
Stinger.
Finally, some response to the thing I posted. Only 2. An hour. Y'all were all bullying me and didn't notice when I posted the thing like 5 minutes later.
I love how my dictionary defines mold as furry growth of minute fungi. Okay.
So it's currently 27 and we'll drop down to 22 at 4 AM, which will last until 7 AM when it goes up to 24 and we keep climbing until 1 PM when it hits 36, and then at 4 PM it'll start dropping down. But the good news is it should hit 23 at 11 PM tomorrow. And I start Wednesday off with like 21 degrees up now. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
It'll be 19 degrees at 7 AM. That.
That just
Yeah, apparently it's gonna drop down to 13 degrees at some point on Wednesday. I cannot wait.
You cannot wait for it to drop even further, I guess.
Yes, because it will be
Is it
colder.
gonna give me anything too fucking customized? Let's see. Okay, here's my skills. Alright.
Like, I've been hugging at bags of ice, but like...
Do I buy style upgrades? I do. Okay, that's a little disappointing, but it's okay. Okay, we're gonna get air hike because it's attacks. We're gonna get speed. We're gonna get stinger for sure. Anything else super cheap I can get? Well, I need a stinger too. Okay.
I see you finished the podcast.
What?
Eight.
Yeah, 8.
Yeah.
I am only there because sometimes Sam does correctly there.
I genuinely think that's why a fair few people from the server are there.
I know that. I know that.
Okay, that means this is online. And that was a perfect opportunity to ask him whether he's fine with making you an artist role.
I know that at least one person is only there because he thought people that could leave.
Yeah, that's actually several people, but let's not, you know.
Yeah, no, I just know of one person specifically because I asked him what was up with his husband and he was like, yeah, I will change that.
Anyway, Ellie, are you quite sure it wouldn't be easier to just use the Arctic Gremlin role on that one server that literally only half a dozen people can see, instead of having
But
it
you
all?
started! I don't see why it's really hard work.
I mean, I don't mind. You're the one who gives me the finger every time I make you roll anywhere.
I mean, I've got to acknowledge it.
Do you? Do you really?
Do do me a favor and join the post server. That's like another 5.5k people in one go who will love your role. We actually have an artist role there. Something of it. No, but seriously, just give yourself the role. Like, it doesn't make sense to not have it. It's just bullshit.
I mean, I did have it, and then you guys started,
Yeah,
and I was like, fuck it, I'm removing it now.
I didn't start. I started because you removed it again.
But, no.
Yes.
Well, hang on. Let me track down this thing. It's fucking... Yeah. So...
Nothing's gonna close if I don't hurry.
Okay, right, okay. They're gonna abuse their mod privileges and Give me this fucking roll of the best whatever. And then it was, I'm gonna ask other servers to do the same. And I was like, I wanna see how many people they can convince.
I mean, genuinely, do you want me to? Because I am friends with mods on basically every server in this community. Like, genuinely, I'm friends with like half the mods from ACI. Definitely at least one person aside from Salty, and I'm pretty sure I could talk Salty into this as well on their server too.
Salty wouldn't give a shit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was just be like, hey Salty, you know this person who does art but doesn't acknowledge it? Please make her an art troll. Like, yeah.
I mean, go ahead. It's not like I'm active on that server.
I try to wait usually until people are online, but let me quickly check. Wait a second.
Is that giant thing on a timer, or do you get a set amount of red ores?
Oh, it's a infinite coin block. You just like combo it until it like goes dark, and then it stops giving you ores.
Salty appears to be snoozing, so I'm just gonna try whether they're online.
Apparently, according to my friends, I was like snoozing for a couple of hours, like at one point during which I had been chatting with them. And it's weird because I hadn't manually set my role to snooze.
I think mine's permanently set at that just so like people don't ping me. But like, I've set up like with the Gremlin server, like any messages that get sent, I get a notification.
Yeah,
And stupid like that. There's only like a handful, there's only like 2 servers where I've done that. But still.
I've done it on my personal server, but that's because it is dead. And I have done it for a couple specific channels on a different server, but that's because they are they are linked to a forum where I am a moderator. So whenever that pings, I go like, okay, is this a post I need to worry about or not?
Yeah. It's okay, my dear Gremlin, when I ask you if you want to make any changes, I would like an actual response other than Okay, it wasn't it was not really. Is that a no, it is fine, or is that yes, please change these things up? Word.
I think that is a no, it is fine.
Probably, but I'd like them to use their words and confirm that.
Is this in the blanket fort or is this somewhere?
This is DMs. I do all the art. I do all the helmet kit via DMs.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
so. So I fucking shared Sam like the 3 in progress picks that I wanted Sam to pick from in a blanket fort instead of DMs, and I was like, shit, delete. Nope. Did not happen.
Fair enough.
But no one commented on it, so like I don't think anyone but me noticed. But it was like shit. Fort.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no. I love Lane's one so far.
There you go. Jack is online too, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Wait, if I can also upgrade Coyote A for 2000, I will. Then I'll actually get going on the fucking mission.
to clarify for the people who do not know, I've added a funny reaction as well as the middle finger. just. I have no fucking clue how I'm going to do that, but let's give that a go.
Did you see Salty's reply?
No, that's me, I guess.
I love that.
Which one?
The opal one.
The middle finger one.
That's great, right?
Yeah,
And
that's
then also from the
that's from the
server?
Gremlin server, Dana.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have what have we got? We've got Pride Vader, we've got Hero, Leia, Luke, Padme Vader. And then we've got the upper middle finger, Scottish middle finger, and Scottish knob.
Yeah.
Which was Dome being peak gremlin.
Yep. I don't think you've ever been so proud.
I know. Yeah. Anyway, Wrangler. I mean, you are, but you're also a gremlin. You're just so responsible for it. It's like saying guide server and well adjusted.
I'm one of the most well-adjusted people.
Now, are you more or less well adjusted than me? Nice! Excellent!
Like, you and I are...
Yeah. It's like...
Owls is online. Actually, let me quickly check which servers we share where I haven't forced the roll on you yet. You have one on Lee's server, you have one on Matt's server, you have one on Sam's server, you're about to have one on Salty's server, and I also talked to Jack about it.
Right. So there's the RBC, there's...
Yeah, I know only
Rose's
one.
Blue.
No, I think I know two of the mods from RBC, but I've talked to Rem a bit during the recording, so they might be down. They're a very fun server. I'm
Right.
pretty sure I can get Muffin to give you a role because Muffin is like very weird shit. Yeah, for ATI to make is that they have like 24 mods and they would probably have to make a mod decision on it with like everyone, and I'm honestly not sure I want to cause that much work for that. But yeah, I know like half the mods are actually pretty much all the mods on ACI, so I'm pretty sure I could talk them into it if I wanted to, you know.
Oh man, they're already here.
Let's go to Muffin
These ladies
next.
work fast.
Muffin is probably still like out of town or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but she does have one mod, doesn't she?
I don't fucking know. Oopsies! Mistake, mistake. Okay. Don't do that much fucking damage to me.
Oh, I didn't know school was on the Muffin River. Yeah, and Muffin isn't online right now, so I won't bother her now. Because I don't know what's a ping on plus earlier. Yep.
Apart from Matt. I mean Matt's to harass Matt as well. You weren't there for your I don't think you were there for your recording. But Matt was like, well, I would agree with you. Ali's Scottish. I'm like, I can't.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially what he said was he would be more, he would have more praise, but he cannot bring himself to praise Ali more because unfortunately she's also Scottish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is it? Yeah, I would be more complimentary, but Ali's also Scottish, so my hands are tied.
Yeah.
Sorry, I replied with Scottish. I love the way one of the channels on Matt's server, when he wants like huge mute because I don't check it other than to scroll it very fast in case there's anything interesting that catches my eye and it seconds that it has.
Oopsies. Ooh, purple orb. Is that a full purple orb? Oh, it's just a fragment. Okay. Wow, I didn't realize those existed in this game.
I like your funny words, voice man.
Hell yeah.
There's a person in a server I'm on who said, like, yeah, I'm 17, so you're older than me in giving birthday congratulations to a active writer. Problem is, it's a server for writers of not safe for work stuff.
Yeah, he's getting kicked.
Oh no, he's not getting kicked, he's just getting his access to all the links provoked.
Valid.
They have a special rule. Which
Wait, what's
grants
this?
access
What's
to
this?
all the links.
What's wrong with doing NSFW stuff? What do you mean?
Nothing.
No, it's the terms of Discord. He can't actually be able
I think
to
Sam missed the point. I think Sam missed the part where we're talking about the user on the server who pointed out that he's 17.
Oh, he's 17. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. No.
And like, we know that there is someone on there who was 16 when he joined, but we also know that he doesn't actually read the fics because he is gay, and none of the writers there are gay, and also he's kind of ace.
Why is he on the server if he isn't reading any of the fics?
He's not reading the Not Safe for Work fics because I'm
Okay.
also not reading the Not Safe for Work
I just
fics.
thought
Therefore,
because you said a not safe for work writer, I thought that was the only thing they wrote, and I was like, what?
Oh no, several of them make their money, make their living doing that, but there are several stories that I quite enjoy that have very few to no sexy scenes at all. Such as one, which is a gamer fic, if you are familiar with that particular genre of fics, where the character is locked in as a support character that can't deal direct damage.
Okay.
Which is utterly hilarious if you remember just what game fics are known for. The character deals ridiculous amounts of damage and is utterly unkillable because of stat load. Abilities.
Oh. I like that. That's really, really clever.
What did they do?
Just the way they changed, the way Million Stab changed from Stinger in this. I like that a lot. Instead of like spamming the button or just not doing it like they did in 4, you just do a Stinger but hold down Y and let go of the stick, and it changed into Million Stab, and it works really, really well.
Vienna has found out I don't have the art gremlin roll.
I only got the very beginning of what you said. I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Vienna has discovered I don't have the art gremlin roll.
You are getting your ass pooped. I need to get back to editing. Someone let me know whenever Muffin is online.
really thing where Everdale finds someone who's just so good that her mind is not put off from dating that person. The prompt is Lisa finds herself a nice
Oh no!
shiny arm.
Wrong thing! I can't figure out either. Fuck! Okay.
The prompt is Lisa finds herself a nice good nothing. Someone who is genuinely only a good person. Dismisses the notion at first. That she just hasn't the power to notice his faults, but after multiple encounters, starts to entertain the idea that maybe he is the real deal. There she agrees. Optional. There's nothing at all preventing you from making this gay as possible.
Yep.
No! No! It killed me! That's the first time I've died to a non-boss in this game.
That's pretty frustrating.
When you skip
But it took
through
you 4
the
streams, so...
when you skip through the editing doc by searching for like specific words that turn up occasionally, and you just jump entire pages at a time, it looks so weird when you come across a pink bit and it's just a flash of pink and then it's gone.
Yeah, that does sound weird.
Oh, also, if anyone was tempted to ask me to help with editing, do not. This is a literal quote from me making a suggestion on an editing doc. Literal quote. Glass doesn't mold. Fuck you.
No. There we go. Oh no, the fucking door closed. I took too long. I took too long. No. Okay, fine.
What is the issue if the door closes?
Yeah, there's like extra doors if you do those fights fast enough, and I didn't do that fight fast enough.
I did convince Matt to stop saying bullshit like the eye of his mind, though, and I'm very proud of that.
The eye. The eye of his mind.
His argument was that if he uses mind's eye all the time, then it isn't enough variety, and I was like, yeah, that's fair, but then please find a different way to express it, and don't use a very weird way of phrasing that just doesn't exist in English.
It's like saying, oh, I've used said too often, so stated, compared.
Ejaculated.
Yeah, whatever. You're just like,
Yeah.
Getting close.
I still love that that is the chat example for don't use it stupidly.
The funny thing is JKR did it twice there for the series.
Yeah.
Like she's really not that great a technical writer, I'm sorry, she's really not.
I mean, I don't think anyone in this world is defending her writing or anything about her.
I mean, her storytelling is fine, at least for kids, which is, you know, who the books are meant for, so that's fine. But like, yeah, but like, her technical writing is just not that good. Like, people make fun about how her books were rejected all the time, and how stupid the people must have felt when she suddenly got a contract and came out big, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, on the one hand, yes, but on the other hand, I can see why the books are rejected. They're just not that well written, I'm sorry.
Like, wasn't a sleeper writer and it just went viral.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa, that was cool! Holy shit!
Okay, one upside of the delay is when you get excited about something, I can just slowly go over and just... what was so cool about that?
Something fun is about to happen.
Yeah. I assume it was the giant explosion shot.
Oh! I am awesome!
Right. All failure means giving a gremlin the role. That gremlin say I.
Only if you give yourself the Arching Gremlin role.
Oh, that was such a good fight! Holy shit! That was so cool!
You sound like a wrestling announcer.
And you ended it on 7. Nice.
You want to see something? I believe,
Setting.
Back to the awesome case.
He does still have the thing, though, where he always uses 3 adjectives at once.
Maybe if you shake him hard enough, the adjectives will fall out and he'll stop using them. Don't be calling my opal emoji good art. Pretty. It's like, girl, I wanted an opal fuck you. Like, come on.
And is drawing my Pathfinder character. And it's really fucking good, because Anne's a fucking badass.
Who's drawing your Pathfinder character?
Anne.
Oh, that's great.
That sounds awesome.
Anne is a professional level artist. Like, Anne is really fucking good.
Yeah.
Huh. Sounds awesome.
You know what? You should have her draw a cover, like an alt cover, for one of your projects that you stick on, like, just the last episode or something as a gimmick.
No. My projects is that's my sketchy style is sort of my branding on that, and also I wouldn't be able to afford her for that. I tell you what.
Wouldn't that be a great circle? Wouldn't that be the great circle of money if an author pays you to record a story and then you take that money, pay Anne to make a cover art for it?
Yeah, that'd be great. If I just had all that, if I got all that money, then didn't keep any of it, that'd be great. I could.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be a tax write-off, so there's that. Because then I would just make a loss on that project. Bet we're heading to go lose a fight. Let's go lose a fight. Let's go lose a fight.
Those are needles interchangeable using.
I'm feeling it.
Might be using the right. I mean, that's not how you knit. That's wrong size needle. It's been too long with crafters if I can pick this shit up just from a single image and I don't even knit.
I still find it hilarious that you can
king
win
of
this
stench
fight
and filth.
and get bad endings.
I'm impressed. Those are two of the
Oh
most
shit,
badass
yeah, that
women
is
in
a
the world.
crochet, not a knit. My
And I
bad.
only know one other guy who can defeat him. Jackpot.
Dante.
Big feedback amplification. I got it! No, I feel like I could do this at work. 'Cause I do that. But my brain just wants to. Then.
one of my friends is gonna give me shit again. Is it all these fights with Urizen, for story reasons, you're supposed to lose. It is possible to win all of them. It's astronomically difficult to do that, like astronomically difficult. But
And you get a bad ending.
but like I don't know if you get the bad ending. Like it's so hard to do. I don't even know what happens. But there's a friend who keeps seeing the Steam pop-ups when I get the achievement for like having done the boss fight normally, and he just goes, "Why didn't you beat him? Do you suck? Do you suck or something? Why didn't you beat him?" It's like, it's my first time. So, why didn't you beat him?
Yeah, no, are you aware of the big review of this game?
Hold up. You're not quite loud enough, but it's our custom.
Are you aware of what the big reveal is in this game?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay, yeah. No, the ending is that if you kill Urizen, he dies, V dies, and then Dante finds out who he is, and gets kind of angry about that.
Yeah.
Because they can't live without each other. And Dante still and maybe a bit.
Waiting for Jaina to get cancelled for spoiling the game.
What? I specifically asked.
Yeah. Jaina asked, what are you fucking talking about?
I was more talking about the fact that it's also on the stream and
This game is like fucking 4 years old.
Yeah.
Also, if they're coming to Sam's stream and not expecting bullshit, including potential spoilers for the game, then that's not our problem. It's fucking Sam Gabriel's stream. Why are they expecting?
To give me strength.
Kinky.
How fortunate to serve such divine purpose.
All right.
Or I don't think that
Enough's
Virgil
enough.
actually
Can't let a
dies,
boy
or at least not Urizen, but Urizen
do a man's job.
due to having no link to humanity,
I'm not done
can't
talking yet.
stay in this world, and so it's
Okay,
banished.
you get some rest. By the way, I guess I owe you one.
Oh no. Oh no. I have a ping from words. I have a ping from Tsukiko.
Now I trust that it carried over my skills from Rebellion to Sparta. It did. Good. Okay. Yeah,
I
you
fucking
spend most of
love
this
that
game with Dante
emoji.
playing with Sparta. Rebellion
What do
getting
you think?
destroyed is fucking wild, because like Rebellion has been Dante's sword since the second game.
Yeah.
But what it gets eventually replaced with, and I'm not talking about Sparta, is such an amazing payoff for the series.
what was that, Ellie?
It was. Carry on.
You're such a fucking
The
wanker.
sigh, just the fucking the involuntary exhalation of breath.
As I was saying, I love that fucking emoji. That is
You should steal it. Also, let me know if you ever need me to force mute Sam.
A runabout! I'll steal it! No one will ever know! Okay, you know what? Okay, hang on. What are we gonna do? Okay, I'm not gonna upgrade Balrog yet. Although, no, maybe I should upgrade Balrog.
Balrog?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Balrog, yeah,
Yeah.
but Balrog is the Ifrit of this game. Although it is kind of a departure from the Ifrits of the previous games, because those you can charge all those up, and you can't charge Balrog. It's interesting too, because you fight Gilgamesh in this game, but in the previous game, Dante has the devil arm Gilgamesh. I'm sure there's some manga or short story or something where they, like, explain that, but yeah.
Time travel.
No. These games are released out of, in the chronological order of fuck people trying to understand what the chronological order
Well,
is.
no, it's actually pretty fucking simple. I don't remember where 2 comes into play, but it's like 3, 1, 4, 5. And then 2's in there somewhere, and nothing really important happens in 2. Like, this game definitely happens after 4. Like, it is... This story follows from 4's very, very clearly.
Yeah.
And, like, Trish having Sparta in 4 and 5 means it comes after 1, you know, and, like Nello and Jello not being around anymore and all that shit, you know.
Yeah. I just find it funny that it's...
No, it is, yeah. They kind of do what makes sense and is the most cool.
Yeah. I still love the fact that it always goes back to what is cool for this series.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Bayonetta, it's what is cool and sexy.
And sexy, yeah.
It's also hilarious, like, when Bayonetta 2, like, came out, a friend of mine was very excited because, 1, Bayonetta had an awesome story. Bayonetta 2 will probably have as awesome story. 3, he needed to distract people from the fact that he was gay because he was not out yet and lived in the American Bible Belt. And Bayonetta is pretty great for that if you're male.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh, I love this game, and it's not for the gameplay. It's not for the articles. I like the titties. And there you go. Are you gay, Jaina? I think you're gay, right? Aren't you?
I recently found out that I like a very specific type of male, but other than that, yeah, basically.
Yeah, the impression I always got was that, yeah. What is that type of male? I'm curious now.
Well, Dayran.
Valid. So fucking valid.
What is that?
Dayran from Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous
Oh, okay.
is like an asshole to everyone, but he's honest about what he wants and
Like a charming rich Sam.
yeah, basically.
No, it would have been funny. Like, I was like, "What is your type?" Well, it's fat bald guys with deep voices. They're like, "Oh, well, hey." You know,
Almost like that happened before, Sam.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
Let me just share a picture.
Okay, but attitude-wise, Jaina, attitude-wise.
Attitude-wise, it's very, very much Sam, but filthy rich and very handsome.
That's really funny. Wait, what did I just buy?
Yeah, in general text, I posted
How'd that
the image.
cost that many points? That many? I thought
Ali,
won that.
were you
Oh
the
no, I
one
bought.
who-
Oh, I bought those. Okay.
with whom I was talking while I was reading through the... Yeah.
I think the complication is that is Sam's type as well, just as a woman.
Maybe, yeah.
Fair enough.
Like for a while, okay, there was a brief period many years ago where I thought I was gay, and then a longer period where I thought I was bi, and I might be very slightly bi, but it is mostly girls for me, for sure.
Yeah, fair enough.
Valid.
Yeah, same.
I'm just
but
like, girls, like, no one in
Like-
general, but like, if I had to girls, it's just,
Like, my first kiss was with a guy, and it was a great kiss, but, you know, then I was married to a woman for 8 years, so, you know.
Yeah.
That's...
You did get divorced, though.
I did get divorced, yeah.
Or trying to divorce, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not fucking divorced yet. I tell you what, like...
it's still not happened. Jesus.
No,
It's
because the entire thing we started with Dallas County just fell through, and so like not because we didn't want it, but now Sarah lives in a different county, so the ball's in her court on that. She's gonna probably serve me with papers again. Then I'll say, okay, yes, I'm cool. This is fine. Can we do all this? Can our lives not? We're just filling out all the boxes that say, can our lives not change literally at all? except that we're not, like, legally married. Like, that's all we want to happen. There's
The
no
new guy-
disagreements about
we're
anything.
not-
There's nothing. There's no kids, there's no car, no house, no nothing. We don't give a fuck. We just don't want to be married anymore. Like, that's it.
Oh, by
Why
the
is
way,
that
you-
hard?
By the way, Sam, you didn't answer my question since you just mentioned it again from the other day. If you were ignoring it on purpose, that is fine. But if it's that thing,
Oh no,
that
yeah,
way you
I
just
do want
forgot to
kids. I
answer-
do want kids. I totally forgot to answer. I want kids, but not now. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean that makes
Oh,
sense.
God, no.
Also, at least part of the reason why I like Darren is because he seduces you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he is very clear about his interest.
Well, I liked also, you posted a picture. If you'd post that picture that said that's a girl, I would have totally believed you as well. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, clearly there's a phenotype involved that is not too
Yeah,
changeable.
it's
yeah.
not just.
That is not how phenotypes work, Sam.
I know. You know what I fucking meant. You know exactly what I meant.
Did they?
Yes, because they're smarter than me, right? Didn't we go over this? Hang on, I'll be right back. I gotta stir some sauce.
Yeah, but
Gotta stir
sometimes
some.
stupid
Yeah.
people do things that make no sense. And he walked away. I was like,
Yeah.
rude. Alright. Kind of.
One of the reactions that I didn't read before is, I still don't understand why Allcat wasted development time that could have been spent on bug fixes, on making anyone but him romanceable. Also, like, the least liked comment has more reactions than the most liked comment, and it's 160 negative to 149 positives, and that is
Whoa.
don't romance him. Oh no, that one is, because I can't find it now, is have a good taste in romance.
Yeah.
One of Matt's temporary characters is called the Bitten Wizard. He's called that because he got bitten in the previous scene. And like his only identifiable feature that like makes him different from the other characters is he's the one who got bitten.
Yeah.
See, to me that brings to mind werewolves. I'm like, alright, cool, so it's a werewolf, and he doesn't want to say werewolf.
Also,
No,
Also,
it's very obvious that he's not a
Seriously, I'm gonna
werewolf.
live for 1 hour from now.
Goodness. Is it like
Also-
a full moon or something then?
one thing that is hilarious, an official Owlcat community license, the Owlcat is the company that make the game, says to how am I supposed to avoid romancing Darren? You just don't. That's the thing.
God, look how cool
I mean-
Dante looks wielding Sparta, though. Come on.
Yep.
That was almost a nice pirouette. Can you do that again?
I think that's a no.
Looks like I overslept. Time for a warm-up.
Yeah, one of my favorite reactions is, dude, our moms told us about boys like Darren. He's a fuckboy through and through. He doesn't have a redeeming bone in his body. We all know he's just going to blow you back and never call. Don't let that perfect smile fool you. Sure, the sex might be mind-blowing. Those surprise roses are an empty gesture. The gifts will stop as soon as he's had his way with you and gets bored. just because you tend to, with the possibility of waking up next to those perfectly chill apps, and then Lush just, what were we talking about again? I think it's time for another playthrough.
That's so fucking owl, but also so valid.
Yeah.
Like,
You also don't shame people who are just looking for a one-night stand. That is also an acceptable way to live your life if that is what you want.
Yeah.
it's perfectly sexual, so you're saying sexual attraction and not romantic.
Yeah, you know, my problem with Jared is that he never calls. He never calls you on the phone. He really should. I never get a phone call from him, and that pisses me off.
You must be like the only neurodivergent person I know who actually prefers phone calls.
The joke was that it's in Pathfinder and there are no phones. That's the joke.
I know, but
so you're fucking yes and is to just no. I don't like phone calls. Phone calls suck.
It made me think about the fact that you do actually use phone calls a lot.
Well, no,
like,
Discord isn't the same thing as phone
calls.
Discord is not the same thing as. I hate fucking phone calls, but I don't hate Discord because it's different.
Yeah, but I was talking about actual phone calls. I mean, the amount of times your phone has actually rung during recordings or streams or whatever, and I know you've
That's
also
because
said
people call me.
You are going to call. Yeah, see, they don't call me because they just don't answer the phone if it isn't an emergency, and they very quickly learn to just send a message.
Yeah, see, I would do that, but my parents would just call me and call me and call me again and not actually get the message.
Block the number so that it goes straight to mailbox.
I'm not going to block my parents' number.
They can still send you a message.
That's just asking to get me into trouble because my father literally can't send people messages. He's that
Ah, okay. Well. I mean, in that case, you have to answer them anyway.
Yeah. Like, our main way of communicating is through WhatsApp. And yeah, he checks it less than me, and I only check it once a week.
So I've got a sibling WhatsApp group. Only one of my siblings flashes. It's like just me and another sibling. Only my sister and other siblings who stayed didn't realize there was just the two of us for a while until I was like, the sibling is not here. But fortunately, we've got a Discord server.
Yeah,
wow.
We have also got a sibling Discord server. Unfortunately, one of the times wanted to install Discord because he is a social person who doesn't use Discord for some weird reason.
Yeah, I got a double taunt. Fuck you, I got a double taunt.
That seems kinda counterintuitive.
Damn it.
Also, my older brother literally just sent me messages to my Discord because he knows I actually sent that.
I mean, one advantage of Discord is that I get notifications from it, so...
Yeah, I also get notifications from WhatsApp, but I'm in like over 100 different WhatsApp groups that are active because they are all sort of important if I need something done for the university or something organized with some other friends or I don't know, the only way to contact some of those friends.
What a pain in the ass. Just gotta take it down.
So yeah, I have a lot of unread messages because one person just doesn't get the hint not to contact me anymore. So they just keep sending me messages on WhatsApp.
I mean, the one person who has like, I pray to God, but I don't think I believe in God. I didn't even believe in God at the time, but I was like, I pray
I think you were talking about God. I don't think I believe in God.
No, but anyway, I was like, I pray to the fucking God that I don't believe in, because it was like, right at the start of the Angry Atheist phase. I swear to God, every atheist or like whatever goes through something similar. I was like, that he never contacts me again because like I just was so done with this person. He eventually got the memo, but it was like, mate, I'm ignoring you.
Yeah.
I do deserve.
Ooh, blue orb fragment. There's a lot of secrets I've missed in this game. I've only done one secret mission. I'm glad I have a lot of fun, like, playing through and, like, getting all the shit. Like, this is... I'm playing through this game multiple times in a row. This is so fun.
That is awesome when you can do that.
Games where you can just keep coming back to them.
Yeah, it's weird. Dante's battle theme in this is, like, the biggest snore of all of them. Like, it's not terrible. It's just, like, it just doesn't live up to any of his previous battle themes.
That sucks, because that's Dante.
Well, yeah, but honestly, you probably don't spend a hell of a lot of the game playing as Dante. It's just like, and again, it's not bad. It's just like, I would even take, like, Fire Away over this one, probably. But, like, the other ones are so fucking amazing that it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, Bury the Light might be my favorite video game track of all time. And that's just one of them. And, like, Crimson Cloud and Devil Trigger are still fucking amazing. Like, Devil Trigger is like an ode to all that Devil May Cry is. And like, Crimson Cloud is just fucking great, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
And, like, it's... And it really says something when, like, because when I found out about Bury the Light a couple of weeks ago, when you have, like, a video game track and you search for it on YouTube, and, like, most of the videos are, like, music producer reacts to Bury the Light, you know they accomplished something fucking amazing.
Yeah. Same with the Calamity Ball, which, like, yeah, it doesn't have that, but, like, it's a mod for Terraria, which Terraria was notoriously difficult to mod pre 1.4.
I really like the music from that game, though. That game has great music.
Yeah, but like the Calamity mod soundtrack somehow manages to both equal it in certain parts and way better in song.
Like the main theme of Terraria, like
Overworld Day.
That's so good. That's so
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yes. I have an LP with the soundtrack.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yes. I have the collector's edition, which they like only made a limited amount of. Because I was like one of the first 500 to actually buy that thing. I didn't even have a record player back then.
You just got it. Like, someday I'll have a record player, and someday, yeah, like.
Yeah, I got a record player to play that thing.
Hell, like I can ski by just spamming the lock-on button. Hello, I'm Dante. I'm very nervous about things. I'm Dante. Like.
Roar
I
of the
just
Jungle
realized
Dragon.
this art program has a fucking reference for just straight up drawing. Why? I kind of get it, but also.
If it had settings for drawing trees, you should recommend it to Matt.
It's
No, if it
literally
has setting for drawing trees, just convince Matt to pay me to fucking draw all his shit.
I don't think it's that he's not willing to pay you. It's more that he has the prideful ambition to
Yeah,
do it
he's an
himself.
author that thinks he's people and can draw. They all are, and it's yeah.
I mean, you're a voice actor who thinks he's people and can draw.
But I can draw.
Oh wait, is this the ridiculous one gets turned into one of the most over-the-top weapons.
I think this looks like a normal enemy.
Yeah, no, the one I was thinking of, you probably know the one.
I don't actually remember all of the devil arms from this game. I know I knew about them at some point, but I do not remember them.
Okay, what is the most over-the-top?
I can't think. I can't think of it actually. I certainly don't remember the name. I know there's one with like a ridiculous cutscene, but like that's just Devil May Cry. That's just how Devil May Cry works. Is it has ridiculous cutscenes.
Yeah. But there's one that is just the most fun.
So this brush tag.
That's not this. But its introduction is sort of similar enough that I thought it was like this one. That's where it will
Oh, Dante is really fun in this game.
Nice.
Up we go, I suppose. Seems like the fastest route.
I am not good at these types of games. I was glad that I all platinumed Bayonetta 2 on easy. And
Honestly, Jaina, watch Accounting Nightmares LPs of these games. She's done full, exhaustive, something awful style LPs of DMC 1 through 4. I think she's not going to do one for 5, but she has plenty of streams of them. But she is a very high level DMC player. Like, she plays all of them in Devil May Cry, in Dante Must Die mode, except for 3, because like she's like, I can do DMC 3 on DMD mode, but it would be boring to watch because all the enemies have shitloads of health. And so I'm going to play the regular game in hard mode, but I'm going to do the boss fight. I'll play through it in DMD mode on the side and do like the boss fights in DMD mode for the LP because the bosses have like more attacks and shit. And all of it is just like as hard as the game can be. Like she does like DMC 1 with a DMD mode with a fresh Dante, which means that the first mission is one of the hardest things in the entire fucking game because it's designed that you start it when you have like a Dante that's already powered up and has like Alistair and Ifrit and everything. But if you start the game with a fresh Dante, you have Force Edge in the first mission, and there's like marionettes and fetishes everywhere, and you can't even trigger, and they can, and it's ridiculous.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
And then also, she does the same thing. She had to hack the game or like install a mod or something to let her start DMC4 with a fresh Nero, because the game normally doesn't even fucking let you do that. And the Dante fight, which is a tutorial in most of the modes, is just a straight up really hard boss fight in DMD mode, or I guess NMD mode. And in it, like, if you're starting it with a fresh Nero, you have like the most basic Nero moves. You don't even have fucking streak. And like doing that is incredibly hard. She had this like blooper reel of it that just showed all the time she fucking died trying to fucking do it. And she's a really good fucking player. Accounting Nightmare, she's on YouTube. Watch her shit. It's the best way to experience DMC, short of playing it yourself. And remember, like one of the dudes that joined the stream, for like a little bit, I mentioned Accounting Nightmare. And he's like, "Oh fuck, you know her?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know Accounting Nightmare." It's like, "Oh man." Like she's known in the DMC community.
Yeah, no, that's like I only have Bayonetta 1 and 2, but I made the mistake of playing Bayonetta 2 first. So I can't even go to Bayonetta 1 because my controls are so awful compared to 2. And I keep expecting like the controls of 2.
You ever play Dark Souls? Because I think on your stream, oh you have, because like you know, a blind Dark Souls playthrough is always a good way to go, and it makes you better at other games.
Yeah, no, I have, like, I fell in love with the series on Bloodborne, but I have played Dark Souls and Dark Souls 3, not Dark Souls 2, even though my
2 sucks. Don't worry. You know, two doesn't suck, but it's just there's so much in it that just sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just irritating.
My
Elden Ring is the proper Dark Souls 2.
My brother keeps convincing me to try it because he thinks it's fun to see me suffer.
I will get a new brother.
Yeah, this is the one that always makes sweeping statements.
I think you need a new brother.
Yeah, I would like one, but the other one plays up the aggressively cis-het character.
Wait, this is the wrong way. I need to go this way instead of the way I was.
Yeah, but like, on the guide to Rillon, there's Jack. And like.
Yeah. I still don't get how I became an older sister to some of the people, but like, sure, I guess. I'll take it.
Is this where I say it's because we're well adjusted by guide standards?
Probably.
Like, I am. God, I'm 5 years older than. Yeah. Am I 5? I am still basically a baby, right? I still view myself as really young. And then there's like, yeah, no, I look up to you, and I'm like, bitch,
What?
I don't have my shit together. I mean, yes, I have more of my shit together than you do, but bitch, that's not hard.
Yeah. Back to not watching the stream and instead reading about fun days.
I mean, so I'll have some stream open, right? But because I've got my laptop I've got Discord open because I'm having a convo with one of the gremlins about their helmet. And I've got my phone open so I can look at like reference images and stuff. And occasionally I'll be like, oh shit, I need another tab open so I can Google a thing, and then I'll just click off Sans because it's the one I care least about.
Yeah.
On the note of Sam, I know you had decided that Harry, like, you wouldn't do the thing where when Harry speaks French, he has an accent, because that would be really hard to do and kind of confusing, because you would have to give him a French accent, but he's not actually speaking with a French accent, but the opposite.
Oh,
there is a scene that I'm currently reading
that be the day?
where specifically characters talk about his accent while he's speaking French.
That's fine. No, yeah, that happens from time to time. It's a thing.
It's a bit different here. I mean, I'm sure it'll work in some way, but yeah, like.
Hi, Trish. There is a naked Trish inside of that.
That costume looks a little big.
How do you know she's naked?
I thought you had better taste than that.
Yes. Sometimes works.
How about I take it in a little?
Just trust me, Allie. The music of this one is so good. Oh no.
I guess you can technically argue that
Everyone's
even if
naked.
even if there is a clothed Trish inside, then inside those clothes is a naked Trish. So
No,
there is
that
definitely a
Trish
Trish
is
somewhere
naked.
in there.
I'm here to tell you. This is really fun. Oh ho ho! He's got tricks. He's got jokes.
Yeah.
Like, I think this thing is supposed to be male, even though it's got Trish inside it. I think it definitely has like a male-coded voice. Like Artemis looked more female, you know.
By the way, do you know that there is a whole genre, like, or well, a whole characterization in Worm Tenant that is based around a pun?
Based around what?
A pun.
What pun?
It's making Clocker transgender.
Oh.
So that when she transitions, she becomes Time Snatch.
Oh, that's amazing! That's amazing!
Yeah, like, it's hilarious and it's so in character for someone who went off script during the introduction to introduce himself as Clock.
Oh no! No! Oh!
To then afterwards go off script and introduce himself as, like, Time Snatch. That's just so amazingly in character.
Ah, that was stupid. I deserved every bit of that. Oh.
Come on, you can do it. Over here.
Oh yeah, I should have seen that coming. Eat devil form, asshole. Come on, let's do it. Ah.
One of my favorite characters because it's usually included in like the good Amy gets therapy things. Because you know the might be kind of
Sucks to suck, Trish. Eat it. All right, the one that just is a motorcycle.
Yeah. The one that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Like, this devil arm is just a fucking motorcycle. And like, yeah, it's hard to fight it, to fight with it in both hands, but still.
Whoa, looks like I took in a little too much.
It's just a fucking motorcycle.
I've been better.
Oh, okay, there was no sensor on that. I've seen that same shot censored with a lens flare.
Think about it.
Just like the lady one was earlier.
Can you tell me genuinely why it would be censored anyway?
Cause it's an ass. It's fucking America. Asses are bad.
Yeah, but it's not even like a sexual scene or anything.
It's an
literally
ass,
just
Akiko.
staring
I'm
her.
not here to explain the fucking board of standards and practices of the fuck
Okay,
company trying to
well, I
cover
feel
their
like you know
asses,
it,
literally.
He was using his cane. He was using his cane properly.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. And I was, but before you joined, actually, Allie, like I was playing as V, and there were a lot of states like things where he was like, I've just got to keep going. Like you can tell like it's a huge effort for him to just do what he's doing. It's really interesting. I like him a lot.
Dante's
I mean,
left.
the way he got up by leaning on his cane is how I got up the other day.
Yeah, like
I
that's
don't think he can win.
he uses that shit for sure. Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
that demon V?
Like
Where did it come from?
they actually got something
Urizen is
like
not a
to
demon.
properly.
I know that for a fact
Use
because
the
I'm
cane.
from the underworld. My God. What are you then?
It doesn't matter. I'm a shadow of my former self who lost everything. I will tell you the story of my birth.
Blammo. I love this game.
What are you grinning about, dude?
He's grinning with the fact that he's there, and it's like you gotta watch me being myself.
And why is your cursor suddenly visible?
Because my computer's weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saws that sunder evil.
Not everyone has a German engineered computer, Tsukiko.
Cavalier.
Well, they should
Cavaliere.
have, especially considering how much money Sam paid for this PC.
I didn't pay the money, but yeah.
Yes. As I said, which is none.
Mm-hmm.
Suffering defeat after defeat, that man's body was reaching its limit, breaking down. But he couldn't die.
I like he's talking to Trish right now, and he's selling it. He's like, suffering defeat after defeat. That man's body was breaking down.
His twin brother.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are my ice cubes? There's my ice cubes. Yes, I have many bags of ice cubes to keep myself
Dante.
over fucking heat.
Scum. Seppuku!
Heavy chain that does freeze my.
In order to defeat his younger brother, he could only do one thing with the crumbling flesh and feelings. He needed to
Naked V
man
as
from
well.
devil with the strength of the Yamato. And eventually, the man became a true devil. I've tried to hold together my crumbling flesh with what little demonic power I have left, but I'm approaching my limit. In separating and regaining my human soul, I've realized the gravity of the crime I've committed. I've realized how important everything was. Everything I've thrown away in my pursuit of power.
Is that why you went to find Dante?
Yes. Foolish. I thought that maybe he could change my... maybe fix... maybe right my wrong. Tell me. Was this fool before you, right?
I'm not your mommy, V. You're a big boy. And you need to
Clothes beam!
Dante's war.
The really funny thing is that the only part of America I can think of where people might genuinely take exception to this is the Bible Belt, and like, they would take exception to this game anyway, no matter whether they're
I know. It's companies and shit and stuff and standards of practice and whatever. I'm not here to explain that shit.
You're here to beat people up.
Yeah, with a fucking motorcycle, yes.
How How's that for road rash?
Disclaimer, please do not use a motorcycle to beat people up. It will probably not be good for the motorcycle.
Not this motorcycle.
This motorcycle doesn't have normal wheels, it has 2 saws.
Do you know how easy it is to blunt a saw?
Yes.
These saws are made of demons, so fuck you.
I do love the fact that, like, the chainsaws in Bayonetta 2 are literally just chainsaws strapped to her heels.
Mm-hmm.
That's just ridiculous and I love it.
Unless you want to die, I suggest you get the hell out of my way.
This is ridiculous!
It's great though, isn't it?
Oh my god!
It's great that we're finally agreeing, Sam.
Holy shit. That's awesome! It's so powerful.
Yeah. Like, with all chainsaw weapons, it's also slow as fuck.
And I love how the Swordmaster button for it just like makes you ride the motorcycle.
Yeah, and then suddenly it's not
What would be really cool is if riding the motorcycle into an enemy also did a lot of damage. I mean, I assume it does some damage, but it should probably do more than a normal attack because it's also easier to hit. It's also more difficult to hit.
It's not that more difficult to hit.
Yeah, and I think it just does the same amount of damage because you're still, like, driving into them with blades.
Crazy.
Are you trying to tell me there is something in this game that is actually logical?
No, I'm trying to say that that would be balanced. There just happens to be a logical explanation to it.
That is illegal, Jaina.
Yeah, I'm illegal in quite a few countries, so...
Okay, so the deal with this one is that it does crazy attacks that do insane amounts of damage to single enemies if you stun them, but they leave you wide open. Okay, so that's how this works. I wonder how this will work against like bosses, you know?
Eye for an eye. Oh wow, that last time he's passing out was really nice.
I wish there was a way out of combat to just like keep the motorcycle going.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And a very quick way to play. Just this game also skill wipes are taken for out of combat sections?
Say again?
For out of combat sections, does it also time you like for the entire mission?
I don't know how it times.
Okay.
It would probably be fair if you could use the motorcycle out of battle, but it would like drain your trigger meter or something like that. It would be a fair trade-off.
Yeah, it depends on how much like time matters, you know.
I'm working off the assumption that how long you take on a mission overall makes a difference, because like it does rank you on time.
It
and
makes a
would be
difference to your
weird
stamina,
if
yeah,
you
but
don't
it's.
come to time.
I mean, like I don't know, like going a little faster between like combat doesn't make that much of a difference, really.
Yeah, it only makes a difference when you get to the
You need some
parts
blood,
where
huh?
you are
Sorry.
speedrunning,
You wouldn't
like actually speedrunning.
So, even they have the frozen ears.
Guess
So,
that explains
what
how
do
the
you
pools
think?
down there get filled.
That's fun.
I like it.
Yeah. Here's hoping the gremlin does as well.
Yep.
Wrong one.
Okay, so in this tipping pig, there's like a hilarious scene where Lisa absolutely desperately tries to find something wrong with the person she's getting interest in, because she just can't believe something that only thing she finds is would oppose us in our battles. Where her reaction is, yeah, but that's a me problem, not a her problem.
What? Why is that one going to uni? Oh, fuck's sake! No, I had it. Fucking Amazon is sending it to my uni address, and not the address I selected. Fuck. Seriously, Amazon. Why?
Can't you like get it? Listen.
I'm gonna try and get it changed, but it's just bullshit. That's annoying. Amazon should not have. If I say deliver to address, don't change it in the shipping stage to a different address. Like, do not.
Yeah, that's not okay.
No. So now I have to reorder everything. Means they're gonna arrive. A day later than they should because Amazon fucked up.
Can't you tell Amazon to reroute it?
Oh, I tried.
Not
and
fast
it's
enough. Yeah, like it won't.
No,
Yeah.
Amazon are like, my only options are to cancel the order and reorder shit. Which is bullshit because Amazon were the ones who sent the shit to the wrong address.
Who wants my shit?
Yeah, I mean that's stupid, but also if it's as simple as canceling the order and reordering without having to pay extra, then genuinely just, do it.
Oh, I am, but I may end up having to pay more because Amazon's bullshit like that. I am. The address at the top's the right one.
Really dark. I like choke. Sam,
What'd you say?
I've read a really dark Alec choke. Technically, I can make a friend out of anybody I want. And it's not anybody, but anybody.
Mm-hmm.
He can puppet bodies and the mind is trapped inside. He controls the nervous system.
I'm so glad I checked addresses because I had to be. Yeah, so it's going to the right address this time. Damn it.
If I find these grooves. When in doubt, smack it. That's their family motto.
Pay $6.99 to get it by Thursday the 21st. Or I can just not pay it, or I can just go with for free and it'll arrive on the 22nd. Yeah, nah. I'm going
Still
for
before my birthday, but not way too much.
I think Sebastian would like this game, Sakiko.
Yep. Here comes the blood.
I mean, have you figured out whether there is a mod for it yet?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Because I really don't think he would if he
That
can't
was
mod out.
the entire joke, Sakiko.
Oh,
That was the extent of the joke.
Good. I mean, you did consider it for like a moment when we were also discussing Dark Souls and Elden Ring and stuff, but it would be a lot to mod out.
Let's try that, see if that stopped this from happening. Yeah, I'll take that any day. Ooh, these.
I do think Adrian should try to play only DMC5, like, without any of the previous games. they'd also hate it after a while, but I think they'd like the enough to get
Aesthetic,
something
yeah.
out of it. There is a half-dead insect on the floor. I don't know how it got here because it apparently cannot fly anymore. Well, it can, but it can't lift up more than 2 meters.
Tiger Rice just sprung a leak.
Have some of this bike, assholes.
I said the bike taking someone fucking all playing not as bad as
Look at his face when he KOs. He's like, yeah, I did it.
you did a thing.
Ah!
You were useful.
I think he's saying a different thing there. You know,
What do you think he's saying, Skiko?
make an educated guess.
I came. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that Dante fucks. I don't think he even masturbates. I think that Dante is the purest gentleman.
But wouldn't he say it?
No, he would. Yeah, he would. It's like this is what people say, right? Ha 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 ha. You know, yeah.
Yeah. Or just to make someone who's watching uncomfortable, to be honest.
Gone to bed and I need feedback on the R. I need feedback on the fucking helmet. Come on.
Is there like an achievement for destroying everything in every level?
No, I just like hitting stuff.
Fair enough.
Like, I love the way Jack's online, but he's just ignoring Tsukiko's message. It's just like, no.
Fair enough. Oh wait, there's a height conversation.
Oh, not again.
All of you to assume I would leave it at one message.
Yeah, but if you bother Jack too much, he's gonna kick you. Well, brick you first, but still. Tori's responsive. Hi! Again! Keep guys, Mom. You're just so done with this combo. So done.
Great. Crossroads. Decisions.
Why now?
God, Cavalieri just erases minor enemies. He just erases them.
Yeah.
Don't want to keep Mr. Demon King waiting. Gotta pick up the pace.
Be right back.
It's really convo and rambles. It's bullshit. Just like the fucking height discussions. Y'all are all too tall and should just give me some height.
I am not, and I'm going to be taller when I wear my heels.
I hate you.
Seriously, cheese pancakes are awesome. Also, what chain is Cherry talking about? Because I have no clue what chain Cherry is talking about.
It might be one where she's from.
Yeah.
Called Pancake House.
The cat has successfully been let in and fed.
My recipe for pancake batter is very simple. It is... yeah, this just milk, egg, flour, sugar if you want.
Sugar to the dough, to the mix. So pancake is an egg. You beat the egg. You add milk to like the 500 mark, I want to say, on the jug. You sounds about right.
Yeah.
Mix it all together, and then add flour until the consistency is right, and then you just pour yourself pancakes.
Yep.
Welcome to the wonderful world of baking with Ali. It's about consistency, or like it's about right, or because who needs proper measurements?
Oh.
Cherry has given in.
Yeah.
Alright, where's my phone? Just have my phone. Siri, set my alarm for 1 hour from now.
I've turned on your 1937 alarm.
Here we go.
How did the jambalaya turn out, by the way?
Oh, it's great. I'm just So okay, so what happened with the jambalaya was that yesterday I was gonna hang out with a friend and I didn't have time to steep it as long as I wanted to. Yesterday. So I ended up like putting it all in the containers. And I was like, I think this might be enough. Then I looked at it today and like it tasted really good, but I might have very slightly burnt the roux, like very slightly. And I'm like, I don't know, like I don't mind this, but it could be a little. It could be like, I don't think I totally. I don't think it might not have been the roux I burned. I might have burned something else. It's just a little. It's like the tiniest hint of a burnt aftertaste to it, and also I wasn't able to get the rice as cooked as I wanted. So today, I took it out of all the containers and I put it back in the stock pot, and I'm getting it back up to temp. I've been doing that over the last couple of hours because I'm going to do it really slowly, so I don't burn any of it. I have it like the lowest possible heat, slowly getting the whole thing back up to temp, and it's thickening.
Mm-hmm.
I also added some ketchup and Worcestershire sauce, which is a good counter to a burnt taste.
Please repeat that.
Ketchup and Worcestershire sauce.
That's fine. I heard first. It's Worcestershire.
That's what I said. Worcestershire.
No, you didn't.
What did I say?
It was close, but it wasn't Worcestershire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been
There
trying to.
was like
I've been trying to say that fucking word since well before I even knew that England existed. Okay. Don't
care.
hassle me over that shit. Yeah. Listen to the difference in the worldview. Jaina says fair enough, and Ali says don't care.
I don't care.
If you've been trying since before you knew England existed, then you had more than enough time to figure it out by now.
The Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
You had a
Worcestershire.
bit of a drag on the wuss.
Worcestershire.
That made it
Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Triple dog dare you to go to Worcester. Or like one of the times.
I'm not gonna go Worcester and say that shit. No, that's actually a Looney Tunes quote. There's one point, like, I think it's like Yosemite Sam or something is like reading off a recipe. It's like, and 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Like, no, I don't think anyone in America actually thinks it's pronounced that way. But you could hardly blame them if they did. You could hardly blame them if they did, because guess how they fucking wrote it? They wrote it Worcestershire. That's how they wrote it.
Because
It's England, Sam. England is never consistent.
Yeah.
Have I told you about the place outside Glasgow that's called Mulgai?
Nope.
It's spelled MILNGAI.
Yeah, there we go. That's how we do an orb fountain. That's how we do a fucking orb fountain. We trigger and use Cavaliere. I don't know why. I do not know why the game keeps, like, panning the camera. Well, not panning, but tilting the camera downward. Like, that's so weird, and I don't know why it's happening.
Yeah, that does sound annoying. Maybe it's because you're, like, right up against the wall when it happens?
No, that's... Am I right up against the wall now?
I can't see that yet. Oh no, that's very weird.
I have a feeling that has something to do with the fact that it's like reading both mouse input and, like, controller input, but, like, I'm not doing anything with the mouse. Hang on.
There might be a slight, like, thing with the mouse, but...
Yeah, there's a lot of just threads on GameFAQs saying what the hell is wrong with the camera.
It's cinematic, Sam. It's cinematic. It's a feature, not a bug.
Someone said to, like, disable the auto. Let me see. I tried this. And I don't mind correcting for that, but I don't think that even fixed it. But I'll try it again. It still does the same fucking thing. Why is it doing that? Yeah, and then it's just... It's not that irritating.
Oh wow. r/conservative. If we are against censorship, why doesn't censorship of LGBTQ count? Sorry, this post has been removed by the moderators of r/conservative.
Yeah. I saw a screenshot.
Yeah.
I thought they were like, okay, so I love it when they're consistent and they go, when they play it across board and they go, hang on, maybe if we're against censorship, why are we like censoring this thing? And it's like, look.
That should be all of them.
But then you get the
been a
people
while
who
since I
say
used my
stuff
brain
like
this much.
me not interacting with them is censorship, First Amendment rights, blah blah blah, and I'm like, dude, I'm not in America, and also I'm not giving you an audience, I'm not denying your right to speak.
It's only been doing that on this
also
playthrough. Hey,
I
Thanos,
think-
how's it going?
Unless you're suddenly the government or a court, you literally cannot censor other people. Even if you tell them to shut the fuck up or you will beat them, that is still not censorship. Like, it is not allowed, but it's not censorship. Censorship is literally only if the state forbids you to speak or if a court orders you to stop speaking. And even then there are exceptions, because if what you said broke the law, then the state or a court telling you to stop talking is
Ooh,
still
that's a
not
secret
censorship.
mission.
Only if you said something that is legal under the law, and despite that, either the government or a court of law told you to stop talking, then it's censorship.
It's 25 degrees.
This way?
It's nearly 1 AM and it's fucking 25 degrees Celsius. What the fuck?
You should get that iced tea going for tomorrow.
No, I have 3 or 4 smoothies in the fridge, and I'm rotating a travel mug and a bottle of diluting juice because I cannot be fucked right now. It sounds delicious, don't get me wrong, I just cannot be fucked.
I tried to say I'm a functional adult, but my phone changed it to fictional adult, and I feel like that's more accurate.
Let's get lined up. There we go. I don't have enemy step. Let's see how this works. You probably do need enemy step to do this. Yeah, you need fucking enemy step to do that.
Ali, check out what I posted in the underbelly. It's just a funny autocomplete. It's nothing actually like that. I thought it underbelly worthy.
Yeah. Yeah, I should go in the underbelly, but also that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
My phone auto completes screaming dragon now. It's like I type screaming, it follows up with dragon.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's 25 degrees and I am feeling cold. What the fuck have these days done to me?
It's 25 degrees and I'm still fucking gross and way too hot. I've got an ice pack on my, like, legit ice pack with, like, just a towel between it and my bare skin, and I'm still way too hot.
Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's only 23 up in Edinburgh instead of 25 that it is down here, but still.
Holy shit. Can't believe any of this
This
is
weather is
still
homophobic and should stop.
There you are.
I mean, Jaina, mine is I'm a good little linguist, so there's that.
Hey, Dante!
I don't even know
The
what mine
demonic
is.
power was activated in me once. When Virgil lovingly jammed this through my chest. I always wondered.
Sam,
Yes?
Why did
Lands
my
Below,
father give me
chapter
the medallion?
23, 90 minutes, 30 seconds, 13 seconds. There's a cat's meow in the
Over the years,
background.
I've been stabbed and jabbed
I don't give
by
a
number
fuck.
of
Yeah,
things.
I guess my old room tone file had very, very quiet Logan at one point. It normally wasn't audible, and I would just edit it out when it came. Wait, no, I didn't use room tone back then. Yeah, that would have just been Logan fucking up the recording, and I didn't notice.
That sucks.
You should probably let Ohana know. Although I really don't think she minds. Like,
God damn it, Jesse! I was about to close the arm.
if anything, she probably thinks it makes it better.
Now I have to wait
Logan!
until they're done praising him.
Logan, come here, I love you. Logan. No, there comes Logan. Logan! You're a good boy.
Tell Logan I love him.
Kiko loves you, Logan. Hello, Logan.
Thank you.
I've got a Logan. He's a good boy. Come here, boy. Murphos. Oh, Murphos, come here. Hello, boy. Logan is unsure of things. Logan? You a good boy?
Well, he can probably hear your game audio, right?
No, I'm headphones on.
Okay.
Logan. Hello, boy. Devil Sword Dante.
That is very nice art.
Oh, yes. Yes.
This is just as confusing as the flying sections. in the
All right,
other.
Sin Devil Trigger. That's the thing, yeah.
jealous as hell. I think I'm gonna wait until people are done with that. What do I do?
Yeah. The only place where I feel comfortable watching people who are doing like weapons is streaming the voice. When I post there,
Yeah, it's also not really interrupting anyone because like several conversations there can happen at once.
Well, the same way what people are interacting with now, so I have to punch and be like, I get one too, and everyone's like, right, more hugs.
Yeah.
But like, it is annoying though when sometimes you wanna talk about a thing, but then so you go too far, and then you go, holy shit, there's a thing happening, and you don't have the space to interact with it, so you have to engage. But also, you don't have to find another place where you can get your own support. Because you can't be support because it's being used by a few of them.
Oh, I gotta do all this again? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I got his health below half, so let's see.
Who is that?
Who's what?
That is yours.
In like the flare thingy
Oh.
in the background.
What? In the what?
In the background.
Of what I'm looking at right now?
I assume so, like you're 3 or 5 seconds in the future, but I'm thinking
it's like the Statue of Spirit in Time or something. It's like just it's the thing that the shop looks like in this game.
Okay.
Even like Nico has one like in the van. It's just always what the shop has looked like.
But it's not entirely clear who that actually is.
It's like a female form with like a lion mask holding an hourglass or something.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm asking whether that's supposed to be something or someone specific or just art.
It is. You are seeing what I know.
Good. I'm gonna assume it is not someone specific then.
Yep.
It's so tempting to add a rule to the Gremlin server of no comparing ally art. No saying ally art is a thing. Like, make that a rule. They started again.
Trigger art is probably worth getting.
And the abusing. What?
I'm not gonna tell you the context for this, but I just came across a dialogue that literally just reads, I am Ismail in math story. Hello.
It begins I am, not call me.
It is I am because I'm pretty sure it would be copyright infringement if it were like someone.
No, Moby Dick isn't in copyright.
Isn't it? I thought it was still because like the air.
Moby Dick is public domain. I am certain about this.
Okay.
What?
Oh well.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hey, it's Teo.
Teo, actually. Teo. Have you considered making it 3 fucking hard? Asking myself out.
Ha 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 ha. Honey.
I should probably go to bed, but like, it's way too fucking hot. And I'm working from home, so I can just hopefully get my hours
Can you sleep outside?
Okay, why the fuck would I risk this then?
I don't know, man. I have a garden. I can sleep in my garden if I want to.
I live in a flat. I mean, if I was at my parents' house, I'd be able to crank my bedroom window open right in the inside, outside.
Thanos says hi to Theo. Because Thanos is polite to people.
Oh, hi Thanos.
Yes,
Thanos, you should join the VC, you coward.
Another server, someone just asked, like, one of the male mobs for female because they have a female profile.
More.
Oh
Much
no!
more.
Oh, that caught me! Just barely. I'm covered in blood. Okay, let's try this again.
Not only am I gonna ask a mod for news, I'm not gonna check the gender.
Not even just a mod. This is the server admin and the owner. It's dedicated to a different.
It's pronounced mode.
Since when, Sam?
Fuck you, Sam.
It's dedicated to a different writer, but that writer, one, wasn't the one who made the server, and two, said upon being asked, do you want to own the server? Fuck no, that would make me responsible.
Valid.
Yeah.
See, I should have just asked someone else to make the gremlins mod.
Fuck no, that would make us responsible.
Yeah. It's like, if you need any help with anyone, that's cool, yeah, but like, you're not getting mod privileges on the Gremlin server.
Yeah.
I mean, Gremlin Wrangler, but like, he's still very much a Gremlin.
Shit. Did a lot of damage. I remember Sarah having trouble with this fight too.
Fair enough, I got my early speed watching this. Also, everyone sense.
Yeah, definitely. I just, it's mainly laziness. Like, I just want to upload it everywhere at the same time.
The only reason I have to fuck it all is because I have already written my advertisements for my streams and just need to like copy and paste it. Which is why the last three Terraria advertisements.
No, okay, good. Oh.
Were just calamitous happenings while being developed.
Oh no.
As long as you live, you will understand. Power.
Oh my god. Going on borrowed time here.
My chair, but I'm also doing like actual something. This is not fun.
Mood.
Oh my god.
I am trying to fix my sleeping schedule and actually wake up at decent times.
What? 2 a.m.?
Yeah.
Go to bed.
I probably should, but then I can't read about the gays anymore.
You can read about the gays in the morning. I promise you, Dana, the gays will still be there.
They
Honestly,
won't
that's
necessarily be there.
That's like an all-time
Maybe.
good sentence right there. I
Maybe
enjoyed
a
hearing that. I
concept.
feel like
I mean,
my life
I have
is
little
enriched
choice.
for having heard it.
Ali, I am as God made me.
Complete and utter wanker.
Yeah, exactly. Don't blame me. Blame God.
Why would I blame God when you're right there?
Well,
Honestly, I
he's
think
bigger.
I think God should get better at making people if Sam is the best he can do.
Yeah, right, exactly. And Ballistic seems to think so, so.
Let's not go into Ballistic on stream.
Yeah, let's not.
Gremlins are developing opinions and they're not entirely positive.
No.
Did the gremlins talk to him much?
One of them does. A couple of them do.
Okay, look, I understand that Ballistic has opinions. And yet,
It's more dealing with him is a lot. And like there are a load of us on the server who have like a load of bullshit to deal with anyway. Just since we're trying to interact with Ballistic, it's just
Here's a wild idea. If we're not gonna go into Ballistic on stream, let's not go into Ballistic on stream.
yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
yeah. It's just something
Alright, I'll
dealing with
change.
people who's too much. It's just like that. Yeah. Fucking hard.
I'll change the subject, I guess. So, I had a pretty fun day at work today at camp. Session 2 has begun, and there's some pretty neat stuff going on. And as a result of that, I've recognized some people from the previous year I worked there. I'm pretty happy. There's one like 10-year-old girl who was 9 last year, and she and I had a bond, and she remembers me, and she also remembers the stupid inside joke that we had last year. And that felt really
Got
neat.
him. I think I've got him. I don't want to speak to someone. Yeah, I've got him. Throw it in the ass. Fuck you.
Nice. And the best thing about beating the skull, again,
All
is
this
that
time,
I
you still don't
just
get it.
watch this happen now.
It is you who does not understand. It has begun.
So Urizen, like, is the demon half of Virgil, right? Like, the part of Virgil that is a demon is Urizen. Yeah, okay.
What's happening? Bad news! Gotta go now. That houseplant is pissed off.
That's why Urizen is a full demon and he is a full
Also, Thanos, you said, hey, the big one did pretty good your voice, and I have no idea what that fucking means.
So I think it was good with your voice.
I don't know what any part of the sentence refers to, though.
The Cloud Fog is revealed in its entirety. This inconvenience
The rest of what?
matters not.
Oh, okay. Did pretty good on your voice. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Okay, now I'm going to restart the game because I think this thing with the camera didn't happen last time. Oh, this cutscene might. If this is the cutscene I'm thinking of, this might be fucking great.
Well, like no one's worse for wear. I'm just gonna double check.
Hey, where did that
Yesterday,
garbage card go?
Dennis
What is
and
yours?
Riddle
I like
were
that.
in the VC on ACI, just minding their own business, and I joined.
the other way
And they were
around,
listening to like some relaxing music,
This
and
is
I
the
decided
lowest
it would be a
level
good
of the
idea to put
Qliphot's
on the
upper
entirety of the Heathers the
Human
musical
blood is the
soundtrack.
source of demon's power. The fruit born
Like,
from Qliphoth is even more
I don't-
dense
Then,
than the blood
then I
created.
did, and that's the end of the
Its power
story.
is unparalleled.
We listened to the entire
Even
thing.
the almighty Mundus used
And
it to
then
become
I think
king
like
of the
partway
underworld.
through Our Love Is God,
He
Thanos
told me
realized that
everything.
things were a bit weird.
Yeah,
So
well,
he was
that's a
like,
lovely story and all,
Thea,
but
what is even
as
happening
long as we
right
don't
now?
find 'em.
So then I got the Heathers the musical plot summary off Wikipedia and pasted the whole thing in chat.
Nico geeking out.
I'm Nicoletta Goldstein.
What did you say?
Sound familiar?
I said dig Nico geeking out over Dante.
Gunsmith that made all your fancy weapons.
I would need to get the stream big enough to actually read the subtitles for that.
Yeah, that'd be and God forbid.
I mean,
I
I'm
am
paying
editing
attention to
from-
you.
You don't much look
And
like
fuck that shit.
I got my looks from my daddy. That's about all I got from him. But based on his research, I managed to cobble this.
Oh yeah, and he has like a weapon that's just a fucking hat.
Honor of us finally meeting. Meeting.
Oh, I didn't.
This is
I-
one of
I
those
don't-
cutscenes.
I don't often like actually click onto the streams or like look at them very much, and then I just did, and I realized that there's actually like a little window where like voice chat is actually shown.
This would be a place to watch the stream because now Dante is Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I'm watching it now. And this is honestly pretty rad.
Why is he Michael Jackson?
There's no. You
Because
don't
he
need to
doesn't
have a
like
reason.
it.
You don't need to have a reason. You don't need to have a reason to be Michael Jackson, especially not in Japan.
Why don't you sit this one out? Oh.
So
Can you
you're
also
Michael
take it
Jackson.
again?
I think that Sam might think that you don't need a reason to be Michael Jackson. I get a little bit of that vibe.
It's not what I mean.
Yeah.
Let him go, Dante.
Also,
Time is a
like
luxury.
Nero, you're
We
just
no
dead
longer
weight
afford.
become a massive fucking
We must
meme when the
chase
demo
after
of this
it.
game came out.
What? Does that mean you're going too?
I have
That
a duty
seems
to
fair.
see this through.
Well, that's all you had to say, Mr. Poetry. I'm gonna go my way, and you guys can go yours. Let's just say that's the best for the cause.
I miss Sans. I think Sans might be done with the streams, which would be okay, but I miss him.
Or might
I
be.
think we got a bit too much.
Maybe.
Would be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
You
change
can
a
only
thing
have
though.
us or Sans. You only
Dr.
can make it
Faust! Alchemical gambler's garb, Dr. Faust. Oh. Earn tons of red orbs from foes if you don't run out of your own first. Okay, I don't know if I want to use that too much. Is that a gun or a devil arm?
Yes.
It's a hat.
Which one is it though? Like, is on the right trigger or the left trigger? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. Oh, I can.
It's on the hat. It's on the hat.
Yeah,
Sam.
the hat one. That.
Yeah.
That button. The hat button.
Yeah,
The
it
hat
is a hat.
button.
Where would it be if not on the hat button? Come on.
Alright.
Don't be silly.
I am going to leave now because I
Aw,
do
later,
feel
yeah, do
pretty
go to
tired.
bed. Get sleep.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
sleep, Gina.
Have a good one, Jaina.
I'm gonna post shit. Save.
You will do no such thing.
Save as.
You will do no such thing.
PNG.
You will do no such thing.
Final. Oh shit.
I
who
like how
has
Ali
it?
is very fittingly ignoring me. Like this, like just totally fucking no-selling my bullshit nothingness. Like it's very very
I was
appropriate.
very sticky cool, but I'm saying something.
I like it when people understand me. Okay, let's see. Devil May Cry HD collection. Okay, who should I play as? I've got Nero, Dante, and V to choose from.
Sorry. Did you just say Dante?
I did say Dante, yes.
I
You're
just ignore
mixing
half the
Dante
bullshit that
and
comes out of his
Dandy,
mouth.
right?
It's the only way to interact with him.
Unless someone has a very like stiff opinion, I'm gonna play as Dante, but like, what do people think? Dante. Orthodonte. Orthodonte. Yeah, confirms it. There you go. Orthodonte. So fucking stupid.
I'm assuming you said Dante because you were in your head finding a mix between Dante and Dandy, right?
No, I just said Dante because that's not how you pronounce it. It's like how
You should have just said yes and
But I didn't because that was not true. So like for instance, my dad was no. You shut the fuck up. It's my stream. So my dad once was showing me his high school yearbook, and he was pointing out. So he was on the track team. And he was pointing out various people that were on the track team. And he's like, this was Tip. We called him Tip because his name wasn't Tip. Just like, I mean, it doesn't get better than that, right? Like, that's, like, the ultimate of, like, high school nicknames.
Yeah. Like, you're called this, but we're calling you this thing instead.
Yeah, it's like, we called him Tip because his name wasn't Tip. You know?
We have a guy whose nickname is literally Pumpkin. And I don't mean the German word for pumpkin, I mean pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Yes. And we don't even know why. Like, literally none of his current friends remember where the nickname Pumpkin even originated, and he refuses to tell, so literally nobody knows why he's even Pumpkin, and he's just Pumpkin.
I have an Uncle Jeff, my dad's brother, who is named Turk. At some point in their past, they decided that he was a turkey, and he just became Turk. Like, it's Turk. I call him Uncle Turk, or just Turk. Like, yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We have another friend who is called Henne, which is the German for a female chicken. We guess that it has something to do with his first name because his first name is Hendrik, which does have the first few letters in common with Henne. But again, nobody knows why he's Henne. Like, even he himself doesn't know for sure where that started or who first started calling him Henne. He's just Henne. And also, everybody in our friends group has an assigned illness that starts with the same letter as their name, because that is how we had to introduce ourselves at our first faculty meeting.
Kodra is 24 degrees Celsius. Okay, it's not gonna get any colder, and I do need to, like, work in the morning, unfortunately, which is so fucking homophobic.
Let me see how fucking hot it is right here now.
Yes, I know it's hotter, but I don't have aircon, and I can't
don't know
open
why
the
you
windows.
got that. Sounds like you guys' fault. Right now it's 104. The high is 108. The high is 108.
Jesus Christ.
107 is like 41.6.
What temperature is inside, Sam?
68. Cause that's what my that's what my AC is set to.
Yeah, I don't have aircon. I just have. Oh god, this building is probably what?
Have you tinfoiled the windows?
I cannot.
Why can't you? Why cannot you?
Because I didn't have any tinfoil, and then to buy tinfoil, I would have had to be going out into that fucking heat, and no.
So it's a catch-22 then. It's a catch-22 of laziness. Is what it sounds like.
I do plan though on getting a couple more blackout curtains and just shoving one up in my bedroom over that window.
I mean, tinfoil though, like seriously, tinfoil fucking works. It really fucking does.
Can I do it from the inside though? Because I can't get access to the outside of the flat.
I don't know.
At
I don't
all.
know what you can do.
Do you have a tower fan?
Devil Sword Dante.
No, I've
Here
ordered
we go.
fans off Amazon, but like that was the shit that was getting sent to my old uni address, not my current place. So.
Yeah, but I can definitely recommend tower fans because they look goofy, but they have very a big area that they can actually keep cool because they start at the floor and can reach up to like a meter or a meter and 20 centimeters, something like that. And you can make them rotate so they can actually keep pretty much your entire room cool with just one fan, which is really helpful.
My plan is to, because I've ordered a floor fan or whatever it's called, my plan is to just set that one up at the end of the day on my chair and just have it angled at my bed. Like,
Wait, no. The way it's supposed to work is this. We need Devil Sword Dante. And then... Wait, no. Switch with that. There we go. That's what we want. And then this... I mean, that's technically the right order, but we still want to change it around because... Yeah. Cartier, there we go.
Yeah, fuck it. Alright, it's posted
We'll meet back up at some point,
both,
but for now,
well,
one foot in front of
Helmet
the other.
is posted in both servers. I cannot be fought. I'm gonna piss off.
What is that? Later.
Allie is fucking melting.
Hey Theo, when do you want to watch Me and My Dick?
Oh, I'd be down to do it anytime.
Okay. Let's do it like tonight.
Sounds so weird out of context. You should add a disclaimer for the stream. On the off chance that someone's watching it who doesn't know us.
Yeah, alright, listen.
Me and My
There's
Dick
this
is a
thing
musical.
called Star Kid.
Yeah.
Me and My Dick is their first original non-parody musical.
If you want to get right
That's
down
the
to
only-
it, like, Theo probably shouldn't be consuming any Star Kid because Theo is under the age of 18, and I don't know how that works anymore.
frankly, I'm from Europe, and as far as I can tell, as long as he's 14, Star Kid is fine. I'm sorry I'm not from the Bible Belt, Sam.
It's still
You will
doing
have
that.
to
It's
take
still
that
doing the
part.
looking at the ground thing. It's so weird.
Listen,
Stupid. I don't know
all
why
I'm
it's happening.
saying is that it's really funny because I got into Star Kid earlier this year, right? When I was on the older end of being a teen, and I was watching Twisted for the first time, and I started realizing that these inside jokes that people I knew in 5th grade had were actually based on Twisted. So I knew 5th graders who were into Star Kid when they were like 10.
Well, I'm not sure 10 is the perfect age to start Star Kid.
Well,
But then again,
for what it's
honestly-
worth, I've shielded my brother from a lot of the more, ridiculous stuff. But my younger brother has seen some Star Kid stuff. None of the full shows, but bits.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the main problem is, in my opinion, that some of the older stuff didn't age very well, so if you're gonna watch it with a young child, you'll probably want to sit next to him and, like, explain certain things and answer questions, stuff like that. Like,
Yes.
some of the jokes are, well, not even explicit, but, like, ranky, but honestly, I mean, kids watch TV, you know? Kids watch
Yeah,
TV.
I wouldn't see much of a problem with showing like the guy who didn't like musicals to say like a 12-year-old.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, definitely the guy who doesn't like musicals and Black Friday are probably more problematic in my opinion than some of the other ones, because I know you guys are American and America is very weird about this, but in my opinion, if you see someone being shot on stage or have basically their brain fall out or be set on fire alive or shit like that, that should have like a higher age requirement than first made a TikTok, you know. So actually, I would probably be fine with
Yeah, I was playing around too much.
With kids watching stuff like Twisted or Me and My Dick before. I would like them watch the guy who didn't like musicals and Black Friday. But yeah, overall, I would say if you're 40 years old or something like that.
Didn't like up.
Indeed. Watching Star Kid.
Back up at some point. For now, one foot in front of the other.
By the way, Sam, I think Adrian does the same thing that you do, where they use Hyper Beam watch stuff because it's just easier to use as a pop-out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Why
for
is
the past
Adrian
few
just
days,
like watching something by Rise, I assume?
I mean, probably, yeah. It's just I've noticed that over the past few days, occasionally I've gotten notifications from Hyperbeam that Adrian went online, and right now I can tell they're watching something with Anne, but there have also been times where they've been Hyperbeam like by themselves for an hour or longer. So I'm guessing they do the same thing that you do.
Oh, right now, wow! Right now, I'm fighting right next to somebody. This is really cool, actually. This is awesome. I didn't know it was like this. I thought they were in like segregated parts of the level.
I mean, I'm assuming you're not actually fighting together, right?
No, I am. They are right here. Like, look at the stream. They are right here doing stuff.
And the thing they're doing impacts your enemies as well.
No, yeah, absolutely. Watch the stream. That is what is happening.
I am editing.
I have the only information I have is coming from the stream.
It's interesting that the default setting is essentially that you are in multiplayer online mode.
Yeah, that's kind of how games tend to work these days.
Usually, it at least gives you like a message at the beginning of the game that is a thing that happens. I think that dude was waiting for you to go somewhere. And you just jumped to the lower left.
Oh, got him.
Looks like we still got a long ways to go.
That was cool. That was really cool. Absolutely rated stylish. She was doing better than me. Alright, I will be right back. Gotta stir the jambalaya again. Oh wait, we gotta cutscene.
Can't carry you anymore.
Damn. Just a little longer. Come on. I must go before he loses completely.
Okay, you know what? That's actually probably going to do it for today's stream. Thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys next time. Theo can't even hear me. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Theo you said thanks when his call is over.
Yeah, tell Theo to, if he wants to get in the hype with me, we can do something anyway. Later, bye.